Welcome, geometry students, to class today on this Thursday, the 9th. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're ready to go over some math today. Let's go ahead and get started right away, please. Your core objectives quiz will be tomorrow, but don't sweat it. Really do your best. That way I can see where you are. And actually, I typed this video before I grade your test. I don't think we are going to have your core objective test tomorrow. I've graded your tests. And yeah, we'll just stop right there. Let's go on. You have nothing to turn in. There's no homework yesterday, and so you owe me nothing. Incompletes. I should have had that pulled up already, and I don't. Hold on 1 second, please. Okay, students, here's the incompletes. Let me say that I have not graded all the papers that were turned in today. In fact, a lot of the incompletes I did not get to. So, for example, Alicia, no, Cody, I did see that you took your quiz, so I know that, so that this shouldn't be here. Alicia and Charlie and Kobe and Emmy, I'm pretty sure I saw all of y'all's quizzes, so I know that shouldn't be there. Cody, I saw that you turned some incompletes in, so this might be one of your incompletes you turned in. Alicia, I'm not sure about you, but you know whether or not you've turned in page 137. So really, this is probably the first time all year I've not had this update. I'm pretty good about that, but I'm a little behind on the papers. But so the only thing I'll say about the incompletes is simply this: if you missed the test yesterday, you know who you are. You really need to make it up by Friday. Okay, the end of the 9 weeks is Friday. Now, if you can't, and you need more time next week because you've missed a lot of days, then email me and talk to me, okay? But really, the best thing to do is have that made up by Friday, okay? And we'll go over your incompletes a little better tomorrow. We're going to work on a cumulative assessment today that reviews chapters 1 through 3. This should be a decently easy task for you today. Ms. Frampton, I would recommend you load the help video and have it ready for those that might have a question on a certain problem, and then you can fast forward or rewind to the problem that a student has. I would also encourage you to not allow students to sit and talk during the assignment today. It's up to you. You're the teacher, but methods I have used in the past would be calling parents and letting them know how their child acted in class. Sometimes I give an extra math assignment and then call their parents to make sure the assignment is done. Sometimes I had students in the past eat with me during lunch. These are just some of the creative ways I've used in the past to get students' attention. But however you handle that, Miss Frampton, it's up to you. But guys, the main thing is this: please work hard. This assignment is due tomorrow in its entirety. And when I give you a class period to work on homework, or when I give you time during class to work on homework, I do expect you to work on the assignment. Okay, so please work hard. The assignment/video is there for you to get a good, solid review of the first 3 chapters, and this will be good for you, and it will be laid back. There's no new notes today. You're just working on a review assignment, so be thankful that I'm doing this for you. Okay, and continuing on, please copy this down. We're going to do page 158, numbers 1 through 26, number 29, and 32 through 36. So I will pause a second before I go on to the next page like that and give you a second to copy this down. So please quickly copy this down, and then we're going to move on. Page 158, numbers 1 through 26, number 29, and 32 through 36, okay? Okay, moving on. I made the entire video, the help video, and I accidentally left off number 36. So do your best on number 36. Get some help from a classmate if you need to, but I do apologize. One thing about videos, I don't know if y'all know this, you can't stop a video once you start it and go back and delete and add things like you do on a term paper if you're typing a term paper. Now, I'm sure if I had a special machine, I could do stuff like that, but I don't have that kind of stuff here. So once I start a video and I get to the end, if I've messed up, then there's nothing I can do but redo the entire video. So I was not going to do that for just one problem. So, okay, moving on. The help video today is called this. So please copy this down. The help video is called Geometry Track 1, Cumulative Review 1 through 3. Okay? Geometry Track 1, Cumulative Review 1 through 3. Okay? That's the help video. I'll be making, now this is all wrong here. Okay, listen carefully. We're not going to do the core objectives test tomorrow. We're going to pass out your test. There were a lot of good grades. The class average was an 84.4, okay? But there are some students who usually get A's that are around the 78 thing. And let me kind of go off for a second here, okay? When I tell you to memorize the proof for theorem 3.6, or is it 6.3? 3.6. I love y'all, but memorize it. I mean, if I tell you to do it, okay? If I sound a little irritated, I am. No offense. It was, I mean, the if part was listed right there for you, and some of you did not list out the given. And the theorem was right in front of you. There was the then part. And some of you had the then part right in front of you and didn't list out the proof part. I mean, it's boom, boom, 1, 2, 3. No, 1, let's see, hold on one second. It would have been alternate interior angles, 2, 3, yeah, 1. That's it. And all you had to do was state that 1 and 2 are congruent because they're vertical angles, and then just state that 1 and 3 are congruent because they're corresponding angles, and then state angles 2 and 3 are congruent by transitive. That was it. I mean, I would have let you skip a lot of steps. As long as you had the basics. I took a lot of points off on that because it was a memorization. I was very fair on the last proof, okay? Very fair. But guys, I mean, linear equations, writing linear equations, stuff like that. I mean, yeah. Anyways, what we're gonna do tomorrow in class is instead of taking the core objective test, and I know we're supposed to do that, but at the same time, there's a balance. I mean, we have to go over this test, and it's the last day of the 9 weeks. What I'm going to do to help you, there's really no time for a test retake. So what I'm going to do tomorrow in class is I'm going to have a video ready for you, and you're going to sit down, and you're going to have out a beautiful blank sheet of paper, and you're going to be super neat. I'm not going to give you credit, and I'm going to let you watch the video and rework the problems you missed and get some partial credit added back into your test, okay, to help you. But you've got to be super neat. You have to write down every step that I have on the video, and the ball's in your court. Either you'll do what I tell you to do tomorrow during the video and get points back added, points added to your test, or you won't, okay? That'll be your decision. So that'll be something you'll have to decide whether you're going to do what you're supposed to do and you should do or not, okay? But you'll get those tests passed back tomorrow, and we'll go over them during the class period. Then you'll return them back into me with your work made up. And don't get me wrong, there were plenty of 99s. There was one 100. That was Blake Scallions, and Blake did a really good job. And I will say this though, Blake and I think Michael Long, those two got the last proof right. You guys did it in about 9 steps, and it really could have been done in about 5 steps. So make sure you watch that video tomorrow and watch how it could have been done, how it could have been done a lot faster. But you guys did really good in the last proof. You did well. And there might have been a couple others that got that last proof right too. I don't remember. And some of you were really close, okay? And I graded it very fair. That last proof is not why anybody did poorly on the test, okay? If you did poorly on the test, it was probably because you did not memorize the proof of theorem 3.6, and then also you missed some other problems you should have known how to do, okay? All right, enough on that. Moving on. So, ignore this right here. Never hesitate to contact me if you have any questions. I am here to help you. Have a good day, and go ahead and get started on the assignment at this time. It is due tomorrow. Have it done by tomorrow, turn it in for a homework grade, and then tomorrow we'll go over your test and hopefully allow you to get some points added back onto your test, okay? All right. 1.